buddies, it's me, Kiki. Today we are going to make some super cute safari animals out of toilet paper rolls. We are going to make an elephant, a lion, and a zebra. This craft is such a great way to recycle old paper rolls into really cute crafts. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's begin, starting with the lion. So let's take one paper roll and some yellow construction paper. Line up your paper roll with one side of the construction paper, take a ruler, and draw a straight line. Using a pair of scissors, cut along the line. Now let's wrap the paper around our roll. Tape one end of the paper to the roll, and then roll the rest of the paper around it. Now secure it in place with another piece of tape. Good! Now the next thing we need to do is make a mane for our lion. So for that, I have 4 pipe cleaners here. I have a yellow one, a couple of orange ones, and a light brown one. And now let's cut them in half. Line them up again and cut them in half one more time. Now let's take your pipe cleaner pieces and arrange them in a circle to make your mane, where they overlap in the center. Secure them in place using a hot glue gun. If you don't have a hot glue gun, you can use regular liquid glue, but do keep in mind that it will take longer to dry. I'm overlapping my pipe cleaners sort of at random to create a colorful bright mane for my lion. You don't have to use all your pipe cleaners if you don't want to. Just use enough until you get a nice full mane that you're happy with. Make sure you save at least one yellow pipe cleaner because that will be the tail for your lion. Now let's put our lion's mane to the side for a moment and come back to our yellow construction paper. Using the toilet paper roll end as your stencil, draw a circle on the paper and cut it out. This will be the face of your lion. Now at one end of the face, make 2 little ears. My ears are just little half circles poking out from the top of the head. And there's my lion's face. Now it's time to decorate the lion's face. I think our lion needs some eyeballs. So let's take some googly eyes. Just put a little blob of glue on each eyeball and place it where you want it to go. Now, using a fine-tipped black marker, let's draw a little nose on our lion. And now a little mouth coming down from the nose, just 2 little hook shapes opposite each other like that. Now let's draw some little spots for his whiskers. What a cutie! Now it's time to attach the lion's face onto its mane. Let's put some glue on the back of the face. Now just place the face into the center of the mane, pressing down to secure it. Very good! It's time to attach the lion's face to the rest of its body. I'm going to put some glue on the back of the mane. And now place the head on the body where you want it to go. Fantastic! We still need to put on some legs and a tail. For the front legs, I have these 2 small yellow pom-poms, and for the bottom legs, these 2 slightly larger yellow pom-poms. Put 2 little blobs of glue where you want the top legs to go, and press the pom-poms down. Now do the same for the bottom legs. The last thing we need to do is attach the little yellow pipe cleaner for the tail. Put a little blob of glue where you want the tail to go. Press the pipe cleaner down so it's sticking out at a little bit of an angle. Now let's give the tail a little curve to give it some more personality. And there you have it! Our lion is finished! What a cute lion! Now let's move on to make our elephant next. For that, we'll need another paper roll and some light gray construction paper. Let's cover our paper roll the same way we did for the lion. Line up a ruler, line up your paper roll with the edge of the paper, draw a line, and cut along the line. Now let's roll the paper up around my roll. Tape it down on one end, roll, and tape again. Excellent! So let's make the face next. Using the end of the paper roll as a stencil for the face. Trace a circle around the paper roll and then cut it out. Now cut out a little trunk for your elephant. I'm gonna make just a little wavy trunk here. I'm just gonna trim my trunk down at the bottom a little bit so it's more tapered, like a real elephant's trunk would be. There, that looks terrific! Now, using a black marker, let's draw some little lines at the bottom of our trunk. Taking another piece of gray construction paper, fold it in half so that you can cut out 2 identical ears at the same time. Now cut out 2 half-circle shapes. Very cute! Now let's make the tusks. Using some white paper that you folded in half, let's cut out 2 slightly curved lines to be the tusks for the elephant. They should be about as long as the trunk, or maybe a little bit less. My tusks will taper to a point at the end because they're a little bit sharp. And now it's time to assemble the face. Let's begin by gluing the trunk onto the face. I'll put a little blob of glue at the top of the trunk. And now I'll press it onto the face, sort of in the middle and coming out at a little bit of an angle, like that. And now to affix the tusks. Let's do the same thing. A little blob of glue at the top of each tusk. Now tuck the tusk a little bit underneath the trunk, so it sticks out to the side. And do the same thing on the other tusk. Very good. Now our elephant needs some eyeballs, so let's take 2 more googly eyes for that. Time to attach it onto our paper roll. Let's put a little blob of glue on the back of the face. And now press your face on at the top of the roll where you want it to go. Looks great! The final step is to attach the ears. Take 1 ear and fold it along the straight edge towards you. This line will help the ears stick out from the body. Do the same thing on the opposite side. Let's glue them onto the elephant. Let's put a thin line of glue along each ear. And press it down on the body. 1 ear on each side. Would you look at that? Our elephant is done. What a cute little elephant. Last but not least, let's make a zebra. I've got 1 more paper roll and some white paper. So let's wrap the white paper around the roll. You know what to do. Good job. Now using some black paper, let's cut out some stripes for our zebra. Cut out some lines of black construction paper, varying the widths from extra skinny to a little bit thicker. And now to attach our stripes onto our zebra. Put a little blob of glue where you want the stripe to go. Now press the stripe into place and wrap it around your zebra. When you get to the end, another blob of glue will secure the stripe in place. Continue the process until your zebra is fully covered with stripes. I like to vary the thicknesses of my stripes, doing some thin stripes next to thick stripes and even overlapping some of them to create a nice texture for my zebra. Looks fantastic! Now taking another piece of black construction paper, let's make the nose and the ears. To make the nose, trace a circle around the bottom of your paper roll. And now cut it out. Good! And now let's make 2 little pointy triangle-shaped ears for your zebra. Now using 2 little white pom-poms, glue them onto the nose. Put a little blob of glue where you want each pom-pom to go. And finally, to make the mane, cut out a strip of construction paper that's approximately 3 to 4 inches wide. Now fold it in half the long ways. Let's attach the mane onto the body of the zebra. This part can be a little bit tricky, so pay attention. Placing the mane at the top of the paper roll, line it up with one end. Then on the opposite side, right here, take your scissors and cut a little notch so that it will fit in to the center of the roll at the top. Then take your mane off and cut a diagonal line down from one end to the other end of your mane. And now let's glue the mane on. Let's put a little blob of glue on each side of the top of the mane, right here and right here. Lay the mane over the top of the paper roll and press it into place so that it's sticking out about 1/2 inch to 1 inch at the top, just like this. Now with the back, what we want to do is fold it down the back of our zebra and spread it out ever so slightly like this. So let's put a little bit of glue on the inside of the mane on both sides, right here and right here. And now press it down the back of your zebra. Very good. And now the final step of the mane is to cut a little fringe in the top of the paper. Make little slices of fringe about 1/2 inch long all the way down your mane. And there you go. And now let's attach our face pieces onto our zebra. Put a little blob of glue at the top where you want each ear to go. Press the ears down so that they're sticking up a little bit from the top of the paper roll. And now for the eyeballs next. 2 little blobs of glue for 2 little googly eyes. And last but not least, the nose. 1 more blob of glue should do it. Carefully press the nose into place. And then you're done! I love our adorable safari animals we made today. My favorite part about the lion is its bright and colorful mane. My favorite part about the elephant are its great big floppy ears. And I love the fun stripes and fringe on the zebra. These animals turned out fantastic. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I had an absolute blast making these fun animals out of old toilet paper rolls, and I hope you'll be inspired by this project too, to recycle your old paper rolls into a lot of fun, cute critters. I'll see you guys again soon, and happy creating!